Hi guys, welcome back to the Eastbourne Fisherman. Today we are down at White Horses in Pevensey Bay. I'm fishing with Dom and Cliff, two of my mates. Come down here, the time is roughly about 8 o'clock in the evening, and we're just going to fish it up, and then we're going to fish it all the way back out to low, which is around about 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I'm going to fish a couple of hours up. So we're doing a good 8 or 9 hour, maybe possibly 10 hour stint, depending on what happens in the evening and if we catch any fish. So my plan tonight is I'm going to continue using this live bait rig, which is there. Just a big hook at the top, small hook at the bottom, tip with a lug. On the second rig, I'm going to be using a 2-hook Portsmouth loop rig. So I'm going to be using some fresh lug on the top. I'm just going to pinch the tail off like that, and then I'm just going to feed it on tail first. Feed it all the way onto the hook. Like so, and push my bait stop down to hold it like that. So that's my first worm there. I'm going to put my second worm on, doing exactly the same, just removing that top tail and then feeding that onto the hook. I'm going to cast these out hopefully at a distance and then see what happens. I was in a bit of a rush today. So unfortunately I forgot the tripod, so all the videoing is going to be done at this angle tonight. A bit of a schoolboy error. So yeah, there's the other bait there, all ready to go. I'll flip the camera around and show you all the different baits we've got tonight. And then we'll hit the rods out and hope for a good evening. Right, so the baits we've got tonight, we've got oiled and salted black lug. I really like this as a bait. It's it's been really good for me this year. Got some fresh lug, which is there. Got some ammo. We've got mackerel there, bluey there, and a bit of whiting that I caught the other day. Got some ammo frozen squid. Right guys, let's get the rods out and we'll see what happens there. So the rods are both cast out now on the left hand rod, which you're not going to be able to see because it's dark. I've got a live bait rig, using that on a pulley rig with a yellow grip lead. So that's gripped in and it's ready to rumble. On the other side, I've got a 2-hook Portsmouth pulley rig using try and tackle components, and I'm using Shorecast bomb leads just to roll around and search around and see if we can find anything on those. So the rig's ain't even been out for 5 minutes and we've managed to bag our first 2 fish, which are the good old faithful whiting, and on the bottom hook there is a pouting, which is there. So yeah, 2 fish, happy days, beating a blank. That is on the Portsmouth pulley loop rig with the bomb rolling lead. So yeah, we're into some fish. Let's crack on and see if we can pull some more fish out. We've got loads of time left, so let's see what happens. Cliff's had a couple of whiting as well, and so have Dom. So the whiting here, let's try and plough for them and get some decent fish. As you can see, it's really cold. So it's going to be a really cold, freezing night. Boom, we're into another little whiting. So hoping that the night's not going to go like this, but we'll see what happens. Just try and get through them, and see if we can try and find some decent fish. At least we know that there's fish here, which is good. But we've just got to try and find the bigger fish. So yeah, there you go. Oh, lovely, yeah. Another little whiting. Right guys, so recently on my hat giveaway video, I asked you guys, the subscribers, for some what do you want to see on the channel itself. Someone said they want to see baiting up without using any kind of baiting tools. So this is a bit of squid here. It's actually frozen, so what I'm going to do is just show you how we'll bait this up. I'll take the fins off, scrape all the fleshy bits off, scrape all the skin bits off to make sure it's pure white. I prefer when it's pure white. You don't need to do that, but it's just my personal preference. What I'll do is I'll take the top hook. This is actually a pennel rig. Go in through the top of the squid there, and out. Pull that down. Go in through the squid, and then back out. And then go in through the squid, and then back out. I usually come out somewhere near the face. then my hook's there. What I do is then pull that all tight, and that goes inside there like that. I'm just going to grab my bait elastic now, and I'm just going to wrap just around the point of the hook, just to hold that all in tight, and then wrap up to the top where the tip of the squid is. Go back down one more time. And I like to do a lot of bait elastic around the actual hook itself, just in a couple of different directions to hold that hook in place. And then some more bait elastic just around the top of the eye. Top and the bottom of the eye just to hold that in place. Pull the bait elastic off. There's my squid there. I'll just get my pennel hook, which is actually a circle hook. Bring it down to the top of the bait. Go round the line a couple of times. And I'm going to clip that into the top of the bait and then pull. And there is my squid bait without using any kind of baiting tools. That is just it. And I'm going to throw that out now. Right guys, bang into another couple of fish. This time it's on the, actually at the moment, the only fish we're getting at the moment actually is on this Portsmouth loop rig. So another 2 white in there. This one is quite a big one actually. It's coming in at 37. So yeah, that's quite a nice whiting that is. I think that's coming home for a fish cake. But yeah, 2 more whiting. Again on the rolling leads. This one is the, like I said, the bomb from Shorecast. So yeah, we're going to get them unhooked, and then we're going to crack on. I've just reeled in the live bait rig. It's been out there for about an hour and a half, and we had a whiting on it. So that was a bit of a bummer, but you know, can't win them all. So yeah, we're catching fish, which is the main thing, which is cool. Maybe not the fish that we're after, but you know, still catching some fish. Right, so Cliff just reeled into a dogfish. So that is species number, what are we on now? 3, I think.
At least 3.
At least 3, yeah. We've had loads of whiting, pout, dogfish.
Doggy.
So yeah, let's rock and roll and see what else the night brings.
Getting back in the water. Lovely.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Good night.
Woo! Right guys, just reeled in my Portsmouth loop rig again. And we're into another couple of fish. We're into a pout and a whiting. I mean, they're quite good size. They're quite good size. The pout's coming in at 22 and the whiting's coming in at 26. So definitely sizable fish if you're match fishing. So yeah, we're doing all right to be fair. But now we're going to up the game. So we're going to go 2 big baits. We're going to use the live bait rig, and then I'm going to make up some cocktail baits, squid, mackerel, bluey, so on and so forth, and then just send them out. I'm going to send them out alternately on the other rod. So yeah, we'll see if we can pick up something decent. But yeah, some fish showing, which is a good sign. Loads of whiting, loads of pout and dogfish, so you know, mixed species evening. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up a nice bass or a conger eel. That would be cool. Right, and so just reeled into my big bait rig. The squid's been absolutely mullered, and guess what? The usual suspect is a whiting. This one's quite a nice whiting actually. I wouldn't mind catching whiting if they're this size all the time. It's coming at 35 centimetres, that one, so yeah, it's going to be a keeper. So we've got a couple of fish cakes on the old board. Let's crack on and see what else we can catch. Right, I'm just going to show you guys how to bait up using a small piece of mackerel. So I'll cut this mackerel into a bit of fillet there. Just going to take the hook, which is here. You put the hook into the mackerel there at the bottom, and then pop it back out. And then that's my hook there. Take the bait elastic again. Ooh, find the end, and just whip that hook into place. Nice and lightly. Whip it up, like so. Hopefully these little baiting up videos will help you out. In the new year, I'll definitely put more effort into making some baiting up videos, and I'll do some baiting up videos, show you all the baits on their own. So I mean, if you're looking for a specific video, it'll be there for you. But yeah, for the meantime, that is my mackerel on there with the hook at the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is take the pennel hook and flip that around the line a couple of times, and then we're going to put that into the bait like so. Pull that nice and tight, and that will be our bait there. Let's get the fish. Right guys, so I just said we're going to target some dogfish with a bit of mackerel, and lo and behold, we have got said dogfish. So mackerel is there, and then dogfish is there. So yeah, it's cool. Another species in the bag. So it's going alright tonight actually. White and pout dogfish at the moment are the predominant species that are coming out between 4 of us anglers. So yeah, let's crack on and see what else we can get. But yeah, cool. Right then guys, I had a nice big lunging bite. I thought, oh, this looks like a conger bite. But nope, it was a side hooked pout. So yeah, this pout's quite big actually. It's a jumbo pout. So yeah, it's a nice fish. Nice fish. Not the eel I was after, but a nice big pout. So yeah. Another one for the list, the pout. Right guys, so the pout's coming in at 28. There he is. Not a bad fish actually. Not a monster fish, but you know, he's definitely a decent sized fish. I think sizable pouting's about, I think it's about 18 or 19 centimetres in the comp, so 28 is a nice fish. Right guys, so the whiting continue. This one was actually on a big bait. One's taken the larger hook and the other one's taken the top circle hook. So yeah, double bubble on the whiting. I think we're going to switch back over to the live bait rig and then just leave it out there and just let it do its thing. On the other rod we'll switch back to worm and hopefully try and go for some, you know, flatfish like dab or something like that on a smaller size hook. That's the plan. Right guys, so first for me, we've even caught a crab on the lead. It's a small tiny crab, absolutely amazing. Oh, crazy. Right guys, so it's been pretty manic night so far. It's been pretty much a fisher cast, whiting dogs and pout so far. All of us are caught, so yeah, we're all into the fish. I'm moving down with the tide, so I'm actually on the sand now. So I'll try and get as much on the camera as I can, and I'll have to bring the fish back up to the tent and show you guys if we catch anything cool. So yeah, wish me luck and I'll see you soon. Right guys, so we're right out on the old sand at the moment. Just come back up to the tent, just have a quick tea, warm myself up a bit. It's getting a bit cold. Put on the old jumper, maybe another jumper or something like that, or a coat. Yeah, but we've had a couple more whiting, a couple more pouting, and that's been about it really. So I'm hoping that towards the low it might pick up. Yeah, so so it's been a bit of a manic one. We're catching fish, which is cool, but you know, it's not the fish that we're really looking for. I don't know whether to put on, you know, one big bait and then try some other bits and pieces, maybe a squid cocktail with some bluey or something like that, and see what happens really. But yeah, it's going to be a difficult night tonight, I think. The other lads have had white and pout and dogs, same as me, so yeah, it is what it is. So, but I mean, we're out fishing, we're enjoying it, out with the lads, you know, having a night out, just having a, you know, friendly night out with the boys. So yeah, it's been alright so far. We'll let you know what happens in due course. Right guys, just got another fish on the fresh lug, another one of these puppies, which is another dogfish. So yeah, another dogfish. This one's quite big actually, it's a lot bigger than the last one. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Another dogfish. Just trying to get something that's not a dogfish or whiting or a pout now. That is the plan. But yeah, we're fishing away. Right guys, so I've been down on the sand for quite a while now. We're approaching round about the low tide-ish kind of mark. Just been having whiting after whiting, bombarded with whiting. Absolutely manic. Two a cast on the 2-hook clip down rig that I changed to, and even on the big baits as well. So rather than using all my bait for the, because I'm going to be staying here for the flood as well, part of the flood, I've decided now that we're going to put both rods on live bait rigs, just cast them out there and sit and hope, and you know, pray that we get a bigger fish. So that's the plan. I'll keep you updated and let you know if anything else happens. Right guys, so as you can see, it's pretty cold, so I've donned the jacket. We've been out on the sand for quite a while. It's currently low tide at the moment. I've just reeled into another fish, which is, if I can pick him up, that is gone hiding. Oh. just reeled into this bass, which is pretty cool. So another fish, another species, pretty happy with that. Not a ginormous bass, but you know, a bass is a bass. So yep, happy days with that, happy days. Gonna get him back in. Obviously bass out now at the moment are all catch and release. So he's gonna go back in and live to fight another day. So yeah, let's keep fishing and see if there's anything else we can pull out. Right then guys, so the tide's starting to come back in now. We're back off the sand, back onto the shingle, which is nice. I can chill out now a little bit, and hopefully we can carry on fishing. So yeah, we've been bombarded by whiting still. No pouting at the moment, just whiting and a small pin whiting. Apart from that bass, nothing else has been really happening really. For the last hour and a half, we're going to fish big baits, and hopefully see if that could be a last ditch attempt to pull anything of significant size in. So we'll see what happens. Right guys, so the rise of the tide has been pretty quiet, to be fair. We've had 2 hours of just pure quiet, no rattles, nothing, and then just reeled into these two usual suspects. Nice whitings. So what we're going to do, just going to cast out once more, just on the 2-hook Portsmouth rig, just to have one last ditch attempt, and then I think we're going to call it a night. But yeah, it's been good fun. It's been good fun. Right guys, that is it for another episode of the Eastbourne Fisherman. Thanks very much for joining me. We had an average night. It was not too bad.